Hi, and welcome to Two Non-Yarn Snobs. It's Sabrina, just me, no Anna. We're still socially distancing. But I might get my COVID vaccine next week. I don't qualify in Arkansas where I live, but my husband is Choctaw Indian, and they are now providing vaccines to members of their household. So that's fantastic. I'm on a waiting list, and they said it'll probably be this week. And then my husband and I will both be vaccinated, and maybe Anna and I can get back together. We'll see. Don't know at this point, but all we can do is hope, right? So, what's been going on in my life? A lot of work. It's spring is showing itself, and so I have a new chair and I'm rocking and I need to stop. Sorry. So we're seeing some dogs that we didn't necessarily see over the winter, and it's pretty busy, and that has cut into some of my evening crafting time, so I don't have probably as many finished objects as normal, but that's okay. So let's just jump into it. What are my finished objects? I did machine knit one hat. This is, I love this yarn, Sport Weight, in the color Pink Neon. And I paid 57 cents for the yarn, and it's a nice hat. I only got one done this week. My machine had been giving me quite a bit of trouble. And Jerry took the air compressor and blew some fuzz out of it, and then he took some car wax and waxed it, and now it seems to be working fine, but I've only had time to sit down and mess with it long enough to do one hat. So one machine hat, just a tube hat, and it's nice and long, so it'll have a big nice brim, or they can wear it slouchy, whichever they prefer, and it'll go into my Christmas box. Yay! I made the last pot holder at work. This is all of the loops that I had. I do not have enough loops to make another one. I counted the other day and I don't have enough. These were from the Wool Novelty Company and just woven on my little pot holder loom. So, no more weaving pot holders at work for now. It'll have to wait until I can get to a Hobby Lobby or order some loops. We'll see. So I went ahead and I made some more towel toppers. I got this one with these little butterflies, and it says love, live, laugh. They're cute, and this yarn is the Premier Just yarn in the color Slate, and I got this at the Dollar Tree, and one skein made 2 towel toppers, and I still have more yarn left. So I thought that was a good deal. And these towels are not all that easy to find. They're just not printed ones, pretty ones. I found this one at the Dollar Tree. I have an end that needs tucked in. And it's coffee. And I used Red Heart Super Saver in the color coffee. And I have 2 of them. So that's 4 more towel toppers to go in my Christmas box. A hat, a pot holder, and 1 dishcloth. This is just corner to corner, and it's a little wonky. It may have to go to my kitchen. And this is the Peaches and Cream Stripey. And then I did a shell border around the outside edge. It's definitely good enough to wash dishes with, but I don't think it will go into the Christmas box. I used an eye hook and I really feel like the holes are pretty good size, and that I should have used probably an H. But it'll wash dishes at my house. Yeah. So, Jerry came home last night, and he had been shopping, and he got me a new magazine. And I have had a chance to look through it, and there's a couple of things in here I would like to make. And it came with this bonus, Easy Peasy Afghans. Well, it would need to be easy peasy because you know how me and Afghans are going. Not all that great. So the weather's getting warmer, and we had planned to go to Mount Magazine a few weeks back, but it was really cold here, and it's generally 5 to 10 degrees colder up on the mountain. I think Mount Magazine might be the highest point in Arkansas. I'm not positive, but for some reason I think I've heard that, and it's just a little cooler up there. So we didn't go. Well, it's like going to be 68 degrees today, which is pretty nice for early March. And today's my day off. It's Sunday, and we're going to go up on Mount Magazine. There's several trails to hike. One of them's only a mile. That would probably be the one that we will do because we haven't been out much in over a year. I do walk laps at work around the parking lot, but you know, a couple of laps around the parking lot compared to a mile at one time, it's going to be a little different. And so we're going to start out small, and that's okay. I have packed us a picnic lunch. I made us some turkey salad for sandwiches. We have, I baked some brownies, and we're going to take a picnic lunch and just have some fun this afternoon. Well, last night when I got home from work, and knowing that we were going to go on this picnic, I was looking through my queue on Ravelry, and I saw that this flying saucer was in there, or flying disc, whatever you want to call it. And I said that would be a ton of fun to take on our picnic. So I sat down and I crocheted this up. This is Flying Disc by Goddess Crochet. And it's 2 yarns held together is what the pattern calls for. And I used Red Heart Super Saver and Glowworm, which is the green. And I love this yarn in Firecracker, which is the black with the different colors running through it. It's just a simple circle. You start in the middle and then magic loop, magic circle, and then you just pretty standard increases until you have like 12 stitches between increases, and then you crochet in the back loops so it turns, and then you crochet in the back loops with some decreases, and then you do some decreases around to give you the handle to throw it. And we threw this in the house last night, me and Jerry and Landon in the living room, and this is easier to catch than a regular frisbee, and it's not hard, so if you get hit with it, it's not going to leave a mark, and I think it's fantastic. So we're going to play we're going to throw some frisbee, and we're taking badminton rackets and birdies, and we're just going to have an afternoon. So that's what I did last night, and I can't wait to go. Jerry has an errand to run around 11. We plan to leave here about noon. It's only about a half-hour drive. And Jerry's never been up there. And Landon's never been up there. I have been up there a couple of times. Years ago, there was a fiber festival or a knitting retreat that happened up on Mount Magazine at the lodge. And I was blessed and able to go twice. Once my mother went with me, and back then I didn't know how to crochet. I just knew how to knit, which is fine. I love to knit. My mom got to go with me, and we did not spend the night. And we just went up for the day, and it snowed a little bit up on the mountain. And we sat around the fireplace, and we knitted. And my mom was not a knitter, but she enjoyed going. And we did some shopping, and it was a lot of fun. The next year, my friend Kristen and I went up together, and we shared a cabin with many other women, and it was very enjoyable. We had a great time. And then they moved it because it outgrew the venue, and it really lost its appeal, so it ended up dying. We do have a fiber festival here in Arkansas, and I saw already this year it's been canceled, even though there were lifting restrictions, and there are no more mandates in Arkansas except for a mask mandate, and they plan to let it expire at the end of the month, and we just roll with it. What else can we do? But no fiber festival this year in Arkansas. It's a little disappointing because I would like to be able to go with Anna, and we went to Eureka Springs to the fiber festival, and we had a really good time. So yesterday, can you see this dress? I sat down and did some sewing because, well, not just because I would like to have more in my closet that's made by me than made in China. Now, it's going to take a while to get there, and that's okay. Or made in India, you know what I mean. I just want more handmade in my closet than fast fashion. So this is dress number 1 by 100 Acts of Sewing. And I am not a sewist, but this is the simplest dress that you can make. It is an A-line dress. It has no bust darts. You put bias tape around the armholes and the neck hole, and I love it. Let me take it down. Maybe. So you can see the beautiful flowers, and they have these bright, bright green centers, and I love it. So we plan to go on vacation the first week of August, because we shut down the grooming shop every year the first week of August, and we take a vacation. Lots of times we have stayed pretty close. We have went to Branson, which is only a couple-hour drive. We've went to Oklahoma City, which is like a 4-hour drive. This year we're going on across the country. We're going to California. I want to see the giant redwoods. We want to pan for gold. So we're going to be gone 10 days. And I thought in my head, it's how things always go. It starts up here, right? That I would really like to pack and take an entire handmade wardrobe. So I have 5 months. It's going to be summertime. It takes me a couple hours to put one of these dresses together because I'm slow, and that's okay. So this one, my sister-in-law gave me the fabric for, so it cost me like $3 to make it. And I have made 2 of these before, so I have 2 in my closet already. So I have another one cut out that Anna got me the fabric for, and it's beautiful with giant geometrical spirograph kind of flowers on it. And then I have some solid purple. So that is my plan. So you're gonna see probably more of these between now and vacation. So then I thought that I would like to do some sort of cardigan that would maybe short sleeve cardigan or even a long sleeve cardigan that would go with most of the things. So maybe a cream or maybe a gray, maybe a light gray would be pretty, that I could just pull on in the evening time because we're going to be in Northern California in the mountains.
Can I be on your TV show?
Yes, today you can be on my TV show.
Huh? What?
Come on.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I got talking. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
So that's my plan in my head. And then I thought, well, maybe I could make me some leg warmers. So I had this roving in my stash that I think matches pretty well. And I think I'm going to start spinning this maybe this afternoon and knit myself up some leg warmers to go with my pink dress. And maybe some sort of headband. Who knows? But I like where I'm going with this if I can just get there. Getting there sometimes is harder than thinking about it. But I've started. So that's all my finishes. And I only have one other thing that I have been working on this week. And it goes in line with my handmade wardrobe. So I will tell you the specs on this first. This is Bag O' Day Crochet tutorial number 230, Summertime Blues. Now, she says that this is an extra large to a 2X top. But I have experience with some of Crystal's older tutorials. And obviously this is an older one. It is number 230. And I think she's like in the 700s or the 800s now. But I like this top. And, but I was really nervous that it wouldn't fit, right? Because I'm kind of busty. And I wear a 16-18, which should be an extra large. Maybe a 2X. So she said this was a large to an extra large, and just had the feeling it wasn't going to fit. So I did 2 more increase rows, and I added 40 stitches to the sleeve openings. And I am crocheting this with the Mandala Ombre in the color Happy. My husband got me these as a surprise, and I was truly happy because I love this color. It is very bright and it is very me. Now let me see if I can hold this up. This pattern has optional little ruffle sleeves that you can put on it. I'm pretty sure I am not, because I kind of just like the look of this. And on hers, she only goes 10 rows down of the shell stitch, 10 rows of the shell stitch, and I have 6, so I would only be 4 more, and I don't, that would be pretty cropped on me, so I want my shirts a little longer than that. And I'm working on the second cake already. And I might have to buy a third. So, we'll see. I feel a trip to Walmart coming up because I just don't think that 2 is going to be enough. So, I also pulled out this braid because the next dress I'm going to cut out has lots of beautiful turquoise in it. this is only 4 ounces, so I know I can't get enough for a sweater, but maybe a lightweight lacy poncho. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to grow up to be something because it's too beautiful not to be. And this is 100% merino wool. It is not a superwash, and I'm okay with that. I actually really enjoy spinning it, and I do not enjoy spinning superwash. I also went to Dollar Tree this week. I know you're shocked. I'm shocked too because I don't get out and go like that. But I just couldn't stand the thought that people were finding yarn at the Dollar Tree. And this is that Premier Just Yarn. I really like it. It's super soft. And, you know, it has 131 yards for $1. I think that's a bargain. I did buy one of each color that they had. Ah, that one, it jumped. Did you see it? It jumped. It was scared. It was scared it was going to become something. I bought one of each color that they had, and I'm sure there's more colors available, but this is all that my Dollar Tree had, and I just got one of each color. And then my very wise husband went back to another Dollar Tree and said that's not enough, and he got me a great big box full. I cannot wait to start creating with these. So, what do you guys think about a handmade wardrobe in general? And what do you think about my handmade wardrobe for vacation? Do you have any great, easy knitted or crocheted tops that are your favorites? Leave me a link in the comments or send me in a certain direction, because I find that looking for patterns is almost as time consuming as making them. So yeah, how about your closet? Do you have more handmade in your closet or more made by someone else? I'd like to know. Let me know. Let's talk about it. I am all into getting rid of things that are not made ethically. So, and I know fabric might not be made ethically either, but I have an idea for that too. I plan to maybe visit some secondhand stores and see if I can't find some sheets, because it's just fabric, right? And then I have the knowledge to do some dyeing, and might even do some tie dyeing if I can find a flat white sheet. That would be super fun. Anyway, thanks for sitting down to visit with me. Let's see what we can get into this week. Maybe not much. It's been pretty busy at work, and this was my Saturday to work, but we lost a girl this week in the middle of a shift, of course, because that's how it always goes. And so we're shorthanded, and I'm sure I'll be working the next few Saturdays until we can get someone in. And to find and train the right person sometimes is a challenge. Anyway, until next time, guys, let's keep your needles clicking and have so much fun. Bye.